Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to Jason's General. This is our first time live in a couple weeks, and we're doing a best of one in Neon Dynasty here, Kamigawa, and we get a Tezzeret. Never played with this card before. Draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards unless you discard an artifact. This first activated ability out of 2 less to activate. Seems okay. I guess we can give it a shot. I don't know. I can't guarantee we're gonna play this. It seems okay. It's just the problem is it does have to be an artifact themed deck to make this shine. But it seems decent. Really, it's just the first 2 abilities. Alright. Reality Heist. Interesting follow-up. But I think it will be the Beseiju next. Beseiju's a solid card, good for the kind of mid-range top end of the deck. So yeah, definitely think we're gonna do that. Invoke, interesting. Network Disruptor isn't bad. Fang, Crab, or a land. This card's not bad either. Okiba. Between the Network Disruptor and the Fang, honestly, I'm not super thrilled about this card. But I guess we should try to play into it. I'm still going to go with the Fang, though. I think the Fang's just the better pick. And I'm glad we did, because now we have a spinning wheel kick. Although Invoke Despair is also really solid. But yeah, since we have the Fang and Beseiju, I'm going to go with the spinning wheel kick. If we took the Network Disruptor, I would have taken the Moonsnare Specialist next. Try to go into more of a ninjutsu thing. But I'm going to take the spinning wheel kick. Alright. Now we have the Thornwood Falls. Or the Okiba. I've not played with the Okiba, and it does seem pretty solid. Thornwood Falls would be the safer pick, I suppose. There's also the Octopus, which isn't bad. Or Commune. Just gonna take the land. Okay. Jukai Preserver is really good. But so is Tamiya's Completion. And I think it's a little bit of a signal. I picked 6 Tamiya's Completion, so we're gonna go with that. Hot Springs isn't bad. Specialist is good. Tammy's Flare. I'm gonna go with the Specialist here. Bamboo Grove Archer is a great pickup for us. This card is fantastic at holding up the floor in a later game deck such as this. Oh yeah, nice. Another Tamiya's Completion is fantastic. Go with that. I wouldn't mind the Haven either, but I think Tamiya's Completion is good enough just to take. Wield the Reality Heist, but we're not really doing the artifact thing just yet. I will take the Sphere, however. Don't really see us playing the Debt to Kami, so I'm just going to take the rare. Washi, Brute Suit. Sure. Nice Commune on the wheel. Also a trash bot, which I guess plays okay with Tezzeret, but I'm just going to take the commune. Alright, Dragon Reborn, Running the Moss, Specialist is okay. I think this card's just kind of average. Could very well be the Network Disruptor. Moss is okay too. I think the Specialist is okay. I guess this could be a reasonable top end pick, but I'm just gonna go with the Network Disruptor here. Evoke Justice is pretty good. Kami, oh, Season Renewal, fantastic pickup. Yeah, nothing else in the pack I really see taking here, so other than maybe like the Kami, but obviously not a high pickup. So let's take the Season Renewal. Alright, another Archer, Emergent, Jukai Preserver. I do like Specialist quite a bit, but I'm not sure if that's what we want to be doing. Preserver is a pretty good trick. Actually think I'm going to take the other Bamboo Archer just to sort of solidify our 1 and 2 drop area. Alright, Mashikos. So here, for me, it's between the Mashikos or the Puzzle Maker. I don't think we can pass up the Mashikos. It's just too good. So I'm going to take it. Careful Cultivation or the Rebuke. We have 1, 2, 3 removal spells. Wouldn't mind picking up the Shrine Steward, but I think it will be the Master's Rebuke here. We do need a card for the top end as well, like we don't really have any game-ending cards yet. The Mirror Shell Crab would be alright, but I feel like that's something we could potentially see later. Ooh, Capitec Wrecker, fantastic. I haven't really gotten much of a chance to play with this card. And now that we have the Network Disruptor, it's even better. Geothermal Kami is also really good. But yeah, pretty easy. Capitec Wrecker there. Samurai, Jukai Preserver, Network Terminal. I think it's going to be the Samurai, which can like channel and get us a plains if we need. I think that makes sense. Shintai, solid pickup. Tails would be good too. Tails is a really good card to bounce with things like the Kami. I don't know about that one. Don't think it was very important though. Alright, Terminus Emergence or Jukai. I think it's going to be Jukai here. Puzzle Maker, nice. And a Crab for the top end. And our deck's done. End of pack 2. How many artifacts do we end up picking up? 4? Just debating if this Tezzeret's worth playing or not. Alright. Ooh, Imperial Oath. Or Hoverbike. Hoverbike's pretty good when you do ninjutsu. But we're not really a ninjutsu deck, so I think it's going to be the Oath. Oath is solid. Solid card. It's also the removal spell. But we have a fair amount of removal. Master's Rebuke, Spinning Wheel Kick. Obviously, this is a better removal spell. But we're not really in black either. So Let's just take the Imperial Oath. And now some fixing would be pretty good. Something to replace the hair. Another March to Wretch Sorrow. We could have had double March to Wretch Sorrow. Interesting. I think this is just the Tranquil Grove. There's some really good cards in the pack. I mean, even Prosperous Thief is pretty good. Maybe we'll just go for that. Alright, we might play the Shrine Steward. I feel like I'm gonna regret taking that Prosperous Thief over the land. Do we want the Guardian? Or do we want the Arrest? How many creatures do we have anyway? 14. I'm gonna go with the Arrest here. Sweet, picked up a Terrarium. Oh man, Gloom Shrieker is so good too. Just gonna have to be the Terrarium, I think. Sadly. I think if we had more fixing, I would have taken the Gloom Shrieker, but I think taking it there might have been a little bit greedy, so stick the tails now. This pack's kind of whatever. I don't think the Ninja Kunai is all that good in this deck. Alright, another Bamboo Grove Archer or a Blossoming Sands. I think it's the Blossoming Sands here. We got the land now, so that's good. Maybe the Moon Circuit Hacker? It's that or the High Speed Hover Bike. Not sure there. Oh. Wield the land. But I actually think it's the Grafted Growth here. Obviously we have some cuts to make. I do think the Tesserat's gonna go. Maybe it's worth keeping. I don't know. Let's take a look at what we got. I think the curve on this deck looks really, really good. I think the deck overall looks pretty solid as well. Alright, so fair amount of creatures. Crab, Samurai, Shiro. Hair can probably go. Alright, we have to make quite a few cuts. I guess we could cut the growth, the Grafted Growth. Seeing as we have the Terrarium. What's better, Terrarium or Growth? That's an interesting one, because growth is ramp, but Terrarium is... Or Terrarium... Growth is ramp and fixing. I guess since we have the Commune, maybe the growth is better. Oh. All right. So we need to make 4 cuts. I'm going to play 16 lands, I think, in this deck. We have the growth, we have the double lands, we have the commune. Probably don't need the sphere. I guess we could cut a hacker. We actually have like a little ninjutsu sub theme going on here between the turtle and the hacker and the grove archer. Let's do that. Let's cut one of those. Shrine Steward can get Tamios and Ancestor's Arrest, so Shrine Steward is really good in this deck. And what's our win con? I guess our win con's like Samurai, Tails, Mirror Shell Crab, Oath. Do we need the Mirror Shell Crab? Maybe. So 2 more cuts. I guess a crab can go because the stage is going to end up being pretty strong. And so is Mashiko's. We also have the Shintai. Is it possible we cut a Grove Archer? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I guess I can see an archer going. It's probably the weakest creature we have. So that puts us at 15 creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spells. 9. This kind of doubles up as a creature as well. Alright. Deck looks pretty good like that. And fair amount of green. 1, 2, 7. That'd be 4. Let's do 8, 4, and 6. Yeah, I like it. Let's run it out. I think this hand's alright. Lead with the Shintai. Hold up the Preserver. We're on the play. Okay, let's give that a counter. Play a land. I think we can play our Preserver now. Put a counter on our Archer. Nice, Seiju. Might actually hold up the Specialist. Just to bounce the Beseiju when it flips. Interesting. Get rid of that. And we'll swing it again. So they get their Beseiju now. And we'll play our specialists.
Phyrexia's victory will be etched into the flesh of the conquered. We are past, we are future.
Oh, a Tamio. Interesting.
Such an imperfect form.
Oh my god, why are we drawing only green and blue lands? It's so annoying. Sure. Sure.
Bow before Phyrexia.
All right.
Our will cannot be denied.
I guess we've drawn like basically only lands this whole game. Where we take 9, 14. Alright, well, GG's. That went really well. Alright, let's go to the next one. That was an unfortunate game. Alright, this hand is pretty good. Play our Shigeki. Yep, Disruptor. I think they might have a Master's Rebuke. Nope, just a March of Wretched Soul. Wretched Sorrow. Ambusher. Alright, let's play our Samurai. Pretty good. Sure. Alright, alright. Do we want to bounce something? Suppose so. Alright, so let's swing these. Perfect. And we'll bounce their Blade Blesser. Pretty happy to make that trade. Especially because we know we have the Imperial Oath. Fantastic. And a little sure. So let's we just swing the board. Yep, and then we'll ninjutsu our disruptor. Exile their tails. And let's play our disruptor. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so we can't play both. I think we'll play tails first. And we can block our swamp here. I have a trick, I suppose that's fine. Sure. Put this on our disruptor. Thief. Actually, it's pretty good. If we get a chance to ninjutsu our Kappa Record, that'll be great. And why don't we just go ahead and tail them now, just in case they have some kind of counter spell. Look like we're gonna get to ninjutsu our thing here, but that's okay. I think we win anyway. 7 in the air. GG's. Game 3 here. Game 1, we just got overrun and drew only lands, and then the last game went pretty good. I think this hand seems okay. We just need to draw a land or a spell. Prosperous Thief is a pretty good draw for us. Let's create a companion, very nice. Let's just play our Thief. think this turn I will play the Grafted Growth. And swing in for 3. Yeah. Hit their thief. I guess we'll just play our Shishiro for now. Kind of forces them to block. Hopefully they don't have a removal spell for it. Alright, let's swing in for the 6. Sure. And now we can play our Oath. Mashiko's is a good pickup. Ooh, nice. We have 1, 2, 3. We'd have 4. That's not bad, actually. 1, 2, 3. Well, I think we just go for the Alpha Strike. They can bounce all of our... Sure. It's mildly surprising. Sure. They're gonna get in for the 7, potentially. Nope. So let's just swing in again. If they do this block, we can just kill them. Okay, GG's. Moving up the ranks a little bit. I haven't actually drafted in like a week and a half, 2 weeks now. I was trying to save up some gold on this account, but I had the itch today. The draft itch. His hand isn't too bad. We can play our Commune and our Fang next turn. Iba, okay. we get... I think the grafted growth makes sense here. Do they take a one land hand or something? Okay. Get him for 2. I guess they're just an indecisive opponent. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I think we'll just arrest for now. That way they can't ninjutsu in anything. Alright, let's swing in for 2. Sure. I think I'm gonna hold back. I have a feeling they have some kind of ninjutsu thing. So just double block. I mean, ultimately their goal was to get rid of our Shigeki anyway if they have like Kappa-Tech Wrecker, but I'd rather just keep the Fang in the grave rather than being exiled. OP is playing super slow, excruciatingly slow here. This puts us way ahead though. I mean, I can't imagine what they would have to counter this. So let's swing in for the 3. Alright, they're just gonna save GG. Be right back and go get some coffee. Alrighty. Moving on. Let's go to, what is it, game 5? Sand seems pretty good. Alright. Play a forest. Let's play our archer here. Sure. Attack Wrecker. Should do a decent job of holding up the floor. I don't think there's a 1 mana spell for this, is there? Weird block. Or weird attack, I mean. And we really need a land. What's new? Sure. So what can we do? I think we just get rid of befriending the moss. I guess we'll just play the Prosperous Thief as is. I'm actually not gonna block. I'd like to get the treasure token if possible. Sure. So you play the Jukai Preserver here. Put a counter on the Thief. And then swing in. What do they have, like Master's Rebuke or something? Anyway, we get the treasure. The next turn we can play Tails or Beseiju if we want. That's pretty good for them. I guess we want a land. If we don't get a land, we'll play Beseiju so we can get a land and then cast our own Imperial Oath. Alright, let's play our Beseiju. Get our 2 forests. Play 1. And I think we can just say go. No attacks. Very nice, very nice. Just gonna play Imperial Oath first. Shintai is pretty good, Tamio's pretty good, Puzzle Maker's pretty good. Guess we'll keep our Puzzle Maker. What's better? Yeah, we'll get a... I guess we want to start getting counters on this, so we'll take that first. And there you go. I think I'll pretty happily Alpha Strike here. I guess they're gonna sack their Selfish Samurai and make Generous Visitor indestructible, but I think that's a reasonable trade for us. They still lose a creature. Took a bunch off the board. Seems pretty good to me. Play our Shintai. Play our Commune. Fang's good. Fang plus Spinning Wheel Kick means we can just wipe their whole board. Alright, so that has hexproof. Which isn't bad. But how many can we Spinning Wheel Kick for? 1, 2, 3 creatures? Let's play Tails. Two, 4, 6, 7. Let's offer the trade for the Beseiju. Okay, they're gonna take it. Say go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hit 3 creatures. Right? Choose branch. Wipe their board out. Swing the board. GG's. Man, Spinning Wheel Kick is insane. Alrighty. Deck is looking good. Definitely shining. Probably like my favorite archetype in this set. Bant. Do stuff. Okay, the hand's a little bit awkward, but I think it's definitely keepable. Even though we don't have any creatures, like we just have so much ramp between the Beseiju and the Grafted Growth that I think it makes sense to keep. Obviously, if they're super aggressive, it could backfire, but I don't think we mulligan this hand necessarily. I like the fact that we can get all our colors as well, or at least the white we need. Alright, let's keep. Alright. Play a land. Ooh, they're looking a little bit aggressive here. Player commune, maybe we can get... Cameo's completion is fine, I suppose. Hopefully they don't have a 3-drop. Alright. That's not bad. Okay, hold on. Player grafted growth. No. Player bamboo grove archer. They can always tap it down, but if they spend all their mana to do that, I think that actually benefits us. Alright. Grafted growth. Put it on an island. Counter. Network disruptor. So they're gonna get in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not great. Network terminal. Now they can loot. Play the land back. Play a land. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. So I guess we just play this. Tap down their disruptor. I think we're gonna be efficient with our mana and just hit their koi. Okay. Trade for one of the 2s. So Shigeki's pretty good. And I think we just hold up the Master's Rebuke and try to 2-for-1 them here. I was gonna say if they counter, we're screwed, but I think we're screwed anyway here. They have 2 in the air. So I guess we're not quite dead. We can Shigeki, Season of Renewal, get back the Disruptor, pay the Disruptor. Close. They might end up killing us with this Network Disruptor alone. Or do they have like a ninjutsu? Alright, GG's. I mean, much we could do there. We took a hand with no creatures and tried to stabilize, but they ended up being pretty aggressive. Hello, Arisio. 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 Can't help but feel like we kind of gave that game away, but I felt like that hand could have ended up working out. We just got a little bit unlucky. We weren't far from stabilizing. All right. This hand looks great. Play our circuit hacker out. What do you got? A burn spell? Fine. Hand's looking less good. Alright, I guess we just say go. Sure. I think I'm gonna hold up the Tamio's completion here. Tap down their Selfless Samurai for now. Sure. So they get to discard 2 cards and draw 2 cards. A little awkward. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to use our Grafted Growth now. Sure. We're gonna take 3. If we can play the Samurai and then draw a land, we're in a really good place. I guess we could just get rid of the Samurai. I don't think that's the move, so. Okay, so let's play our Samurai. Now we could just Spinning Wheel Kick them for 2 creatures. It's pretty good for us. They get to discard 2 if they want, draw 2. You take 3. Hopefully they didn't draw a removal spell. Play our Bang, I suppose. I think I might hold up the Tamio's completion and just see what happens. Kami's Flare, yep. Sure. Tap down their Moth. And now I'm gonna Spinning Wheel Kick for 2 creatures. And I'm feeling comfortable to swing. Okay, they're gonna get in again. swing for the 4. And let's play Imperial Oath. I think Season Renewal is probably worth keeping. They get in for another 2. They can discard both their hands again if they'd like. God, that's super annoying. Do they get the flying for the next combat too? They just get to loot their whole deck too. Pretty annoying. Sure. God. This is ridiculous. First strike. Oh yeah. Just get rid of that. Hopefully they don't have some way to kill everything, but I think this makes sense, this quad block. Sure. So they get a... Oh, they don't even get their second combat phase now. So let's... Ancestors Arrest their Imperial Moth. And... I think we'll just hold up Season of Renewal. We can bring back Shigeki and Samurai. One creature. One enchantment. Nice. Let's Moon Snare Specialist. And 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. And tap down the Ronin. Swinging for 9. GG's. Wow. Turn that around. I really thought that was over. So I'm pretty happy to see that we won. I was just texting my friend and I thought that it was him that said hello, but turns out it wasn't him. So thanks for stopping in. I'll be posting this to YouTube later as well. Just in case you're curious, I do post a lot of stuff on YouTube, so feel free to check that out. Nice, nice, nice. Really good hand here. Kiba. Play our land. Okay. I think I'll just play the hacker here. Ooh. Weaver's good. Another Okiba. I think it's yeah, it's probably a good idea just to get rid of that. And I don't think we want to discard anything, so let's just hold back. And as ancestors arrest their likeness here. And I'd like to draw a land. No blocks for now, we'll just take the damage. Virus people, huh? I think it's a little late for the Shintai, so let's just discard that. And we'll play our Samurai. Ah, darn. Oh, we're not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not quite dead yet. But that's gonna do it. Alright, GG's. They beat us with 3 lands. Ah, if we drew land for Imperial Oath, we actually had a chance. Could have double blocked. Double blocked. We're still dead. Alright, GG's. Well, sadly we didn't go the 7-0 I was really hoping to. Felt like that could be the deck. Had a lot of trouble getting trophies in this set. But it is what it is. Happy with 5 wins still. And anyway, if you liked what you watched, please comment, like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one. Cheers. Bye.